Hello everyone, I'm Kevin Hand.
And I got Ghost 9.
And we're back to Danganronpa 2.
Oh, if I could click in the window, that would be
We're
nice.
going to leave the laundry room. And go to the dining thing. Oh, no! H3Y! Oh wait, I'll just do the, just speaking. I'm just speaking elite! Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game! You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it? It's heart-throbbing. Look forward to it.
That was weird.
Oh my god. This hallway. When I first walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym, I don't really see a resemblance, but
Oh, I see Sonia through the walls.
Sonia, what are you doing here?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and nocebo effect?
Huh?
The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite. Which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions. If the brain believes something is real, then it will become real.
Why would you bring that up all of a sudden?
Huh?
Oh my.
I am not sure. I do not fully understand.
The heck? Also, off screen I mentioned something about,
Whoa.
I'm getting blurry! But yeah, off screen I mentioned something about, what I think is happening, that, like, basically they're in a simulation, and the killings were done to basically weed out the spare people that may have been among them. Mikan probably being one of them, if, the thing was correct. But, that they were put back, like, 4 years in the past, which would explain, the discrepancies with Hayoko, and, I'm not sure what that means for the dead people, is what I said, but, regardless, let's go talk to me! The moment you discover that the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear! Woo! Whatever you
Where the
want.
fuck are we supposed to go? Oh, the classroom.
Yeah, right next to him. Ooh. Big object! So did we find all the Monokumas? I don't remember. I think we did, right?
Ooh, I think we just stepped into distrust, because that was all in black and white.
Alright, but you didn't answer what I...
Oh, what'd you ask me?
I said, did we find all the Monokumas last time?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
I told you that.
Yeah, but I didn't remember, that's why I asked.
Oh.
Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. What in the world is it? When I looked at that object. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program. A person? A floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No. Is even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. Would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That's the name my master gave me when he created me. It can talk. But what are you? Alter Ego? Artificial intelligence program? I am the master behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is the one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has affected everything I'm supposed to be managing, and because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it. It's that feeling from earlier again. This floating feeling, like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet on the ground. Like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Okay, so like, I guess an addendum to what I, if that's even the right word, to what I said. I guess it isn't to weed out any sort of traitor, but they were instead hacked, and that's why everything happened that happened. That's what I'm guessing.
I'm not going to answer that, but I like that it says Fujisaki Chihiro, age blank, height blank, weight blank, ... not female.
That's pretty good. I couldn't read that. Alright. Tell me, what is the Neo World Program? The Neo World Program has admitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such.
Also, I wonder if the binary to the left side or the right side of his head means anything. His right, not our right.
Probably, but I don't
know what it means.
The only data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That's why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer should be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are depending on circumstances. For example, this school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems that the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World Program. Most of its words. I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There's no way for me to acknowledge it as a truth. It made much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on. This missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction. Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. I want you to show me. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell... I feel like I just said this. What was the Neo World Program used for in the first place? The Neo World Program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope. But the fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World Program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any period you set it to. So, Monica was right, we did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? How are our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while still in its experimental stage, I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. Sounds like we're just lab rats. Future Foundation did that to us. Well, they probably did that so you wouldn't be I think you're better off this way. Because I'm assuming the memories they got rid of weren't very happy ones, especially near the end.
Yeah, I'd say it was not the end of the world.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe it was that they got rid of.
Well,
but
yeah, they did get rid of the end of the world.
that's what I'm saying. But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry, I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this.
Now serves you right. I got right back at ya.
All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people, along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the Observer in the teacher's role has been given the authority to influence you all. But the Observer in the student role was not. They weren't giving any special authority at all. It seemed they seemed like they're just the same as everyone else.
What kind of authority does the teacher role have?
As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there's no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death.
What is that virus?
I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole a portion of my abilities, which contain my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so I wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience.
I remember remembering this one, but didn't Chihiro make some sort of like chess thing? Or none at all? I remember something like that.
Did Chihiro make some sort of chess game? Yeah, I think
chess
so.
program or
Yeah.
like something? Because I remember something like that, so it's funny that like somebody who was better at chess managed to beat it. Because I remember something about it being like not like unbeatable or something.
Yeah, and it's funny that they bring up. Yeah, it's just funny. It's funny.
Again, there's no significance to it, but it's just funny.
Yeah.
But even so, a portion of this world has been modified at its convenience.
Probably talking about Monokuma Rock and the Funhouse.
Did you read Hajime? It clearly says not female.
Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. Which means the supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this Alter Ego? If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Damn it, what the heck? Artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one? That's so frickin' irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program?
The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it.
Physically?
Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the factory and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's the most likely thing that happened.
It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility? The only person who could enter the facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. Damn, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Alrighty.
But it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it, but I'm still able to defend essential areas, so it has a limit too.
A limit?
If it took over an observer,
then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and... Okay! Even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you! If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death. Death of yourself. So it can parallel to the difference based on the definition of existence that constitutes a relationship. From there, the paradigm is resolved by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is observable and accelerates and crosses joins with ownership of the world and the situation when the context invites you. Death, 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 death. Hey. Death, 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 death. Death, 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 death. Oh, hello. What the heck? What just happened?
You're right here, aren't you? Someone is right there, right?
Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe you can't hear my voice from this side.
I'm currently taking over the world for alter ego.
Talking to the world for alter ego.
No, sorry. That was... Sorry. Jeez, I'm trying to do this. Get off my back already. Ever since you guys...
Makoto, you can't do anything on your own.
You be quiet. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it.
Forced to watch us?
I really wanted to save you while you're away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right here. I hope.
But this guy can't even hear or see me. Just, who's this guy anyway? Is he our ally?
I hear he's a terrific athlete.
I was about to make that joke, actually.
Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it's too late. But it's not just a virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys.
Save us? What do you want to save us from? How would this save us?
You've always seen the password at the end of the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037.
11037. That's the number we found at the Zumi Castle.
The door to the ancient room was supposed to open after you finished gathering all the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if this chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037 password in place where the teacher would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will of you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to enjoy it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them.
Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma?
In the worst case scenario, when the observer with the role of a teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use as a graduation exam time. It's the forced shutdown sequence.
Forced shutdown sequence.
Even the teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means, even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. In order to somehow get that number. I swear you would say the his chemo yashi baba death. Oh man.
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime! What was that weirdness just now? Nothing really. I see.
Anyway.
Oh well, anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no good artificial intelligence sent you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna put in again! Did Monokuma not notice what just happened?
It's been a while since I spoke at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here.
Hey, about that guy just now.
There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me.
I see, it'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with the guy just now.
You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might, so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best.
Do our best, huh? But what do you have to do our best at? The mystery's getting solved and finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when that truth really is a lie? You know, we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we have to experience something painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? Shutdown sequence. Alrighty, guess we're gonna get out of here. Ding dong! Bing bong!
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam. Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope Speak Academy.
Oh, that's gonna feel nostalgic.
See you soon.
Red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about that, what that means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need to focus on just that. Oh, it's right here. He means this red door, right? Do I just have to go in here? If I do that, will this be finished? Oh, okay. I like the binary strings. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's really cool.
Yes, isn't it?
Yeah, that was a really cool transition. Trial glass round 1. Uh-oh. Huh? This place.
Yeah.
Looks like everyone's here.
Damn right.
Seems that this is going to be...
Hold on, I can't read. Okay.
Seems that this is going to be the final place.
However,
this place is...
Is that a trial field? But why is it a trial field? Sure, it looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different from the one from before.
We've been here before, right?
Yeah, this should be a place that the door to the ancient room leads to.
Hey,
Huh? I think it's pretty strange we've been in that other building up until now.
It's like we're dreaming or something.
This is a dream, then. This too is very...
welcome.
So, you finally arrived! Congratulations! You were the first one to ever beat this game! After stopping by Hope Speak Academy, you finally come back to this place! To the graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island!
You can give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial ground from before.
From before! This trial field is actually inspired by the one from before, so in a way, this place is the original. Who cares? If graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
Of course.
Of course! If that's what you guys decide.
And if we have to decide, what do we have to do?
Now then.
Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats. Compared to the other trials, the rules are much simpler this time.
Yes, indeed.
There are 2 options. Graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote. Whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, will be treated as an absence and will not be counted.
In other words,
Which means, everyone who has died up until now will have their votes treated as absences.
Then the result will be based on our majority vote.
If the graduate is chosen by a majority vote, from there, an event is kinda like a graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin. Even if we do the stupid majority vote, the result's already pretty damn obvious. Come on, let's move this along. We can just press it now, right? No, you can't do that yet! I mean, your resolve hasn't firmed yet, right? Your will to be swept away by society's harsh current. Shut up! Who the hell cares? I'm gonna press it!
what's this?
My. Which of your orifices are you using to spew bile? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, you know? What does that mean? Won't end with just a majority vote?
That's right.
After the vote, I'm gonna judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it.
I'm terribly sorry for being rude there.
No way.
Oh, but you don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. This is merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be. Just doing it because that's how it has to be. Doesn't mean we can exert its will over everything. He too has a limit. Is this what Alter Ego's talking about? Oh, I think I see where we have to go. I think I see what's gonna happen here. Anyway, even if you guys don't want to, you guys still need to do it to solve the mystery. Afterwards, you cast your majority vote, and from there we move on to the graduation program. But why do you have to go through something so dumb? Well, that is, you said you were waiting. You said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time, then.
Who's the main cast?
Oh, no need to worry about that. It has nothing to do with you guys.
There's no way it has nothing to do with us. We are the only ones who are involved, you know?
So
It doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
Hold on. What's with that chump comment?
Not that it's important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy.
How dare you treat him like a toy?
What's this?
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything.
Ooh, you're actually picking a fight with me. Basically, I'm a god. Just how promising can you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then, before you die, sear my power into your memories. Is he gonna execute Akane for no reason? Oh boy. Hello, world. Hell, world. Hello, whoa. Wait, what did that say? 17-year-old, 11-year-old's lunch order? What? Yes. Okay. Excellent. I guess it's not much to prepare for. Because, I mean, we don't have any more skills to get, right?
No, we can't really afford them. Hold on.
Okay.
That's weird. Whatever. Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, also, I'm not sure about the graduate or repeat. Seeing as he's very very happy about letting us graduate, I'm starting to think that by choosing repeat instead, we'll just repeat this whole mess, which might end up being better, because if we graduate, it might mean these results stick. That's what I'm thinking right now. I don't know if that is what it is, but that's what I'm thinking. So I'm feeling that it might be a trap to graduate. So let's proceed.
I did say I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic. Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
This world's true identity? What kind of question is that?
This world's true identity. If I answer that, it will be true. I like how you immediately got that face.
Yes.
And that lie will become the truth. But sure, I can leave that unanswered. No, the Hangman's Gambit immediately? Okay.
Oh my god, they're moving really fast.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
What is it, virtual? I think I'm about to find out. Yeah.
Give me another A, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
This world. This Jabberwock Island we're on.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock Island.
Hey!
So, this isn't the real world.
I like how the Hangman's Gambit was for nothing.
Yes.
The game world. You get it? It's all just one big game.
Are you friggin' serious? Don't fucking mess with me, you bastard! Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit?
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now? That's stupid. There's no way that's even possible.
I know,
Oh,
I know. The all-in-your-minds trope makes you feel such cruel despair.
Oh yes, I frequent TV tropes pretty often, actually.
I'm sure he does.
So, I'm gonna have a little word with what the things that you guys said about me on that Mileage May Vary page. Bastards.
Years, I revived all the suspense and mystery with just one line. 'Cause it's a game.
Then we were forced to kill each other.
'Cause it's a game.
Crazy shit happened.
'Cause it's a game.
I like the way he says that.
Yeah.
'Cause it's a game.
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
'Cause it's a game.
Don't fuck with me. That's not even possible.
I know.
I thought I was gonna say, because it's a game again.
Too, right? A world where anything goes only exists in games. So just force yourself to accept it. This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip.
Makes sense that one of the observers was the ultimate gamer then. Shrug.
Basically, yeah.
Just stop. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna believe that.
Back in the day,
I still like the pulsating faces so much.
Yes, they're so silly.
Saw the airplane take flight. But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses.
I mean, if this really is a virtual world, what does that make us?
You better not say we're fictional characters.
The Future Foundation created this world using a program called the Neo World Program.
Alright.
It's programmed to place the user in a virtual world by synchronizing directly with the user's brain, which means your body still exists in the real world. But right now, you're completely submerged in the game world, as if you're dreaming or something.
You know, I don't mean to be an asshole about this, but I very much doubt that those things that we place the bodies in would be able to accommodate for my less than average body size.
I like how all of the people here are like default size.
Yes.
But there should have just been one bigger one in the back.
One bigger one for
Tugami.
Byakuya.
Tugami.
Oh, is that what we're calling him?
That's the Finn name, yeah.
Okay.
Tugami.
Okay. And another big one for Nekomaru.
Oh yeah.
And a smaller one for a couple of the other characters that were... Actually, it looks like there might be smaller ones. But
like
that might
in
just
the
be
back, that
perspective.
one might
But
be
that might
smaller.
just be
That's
perspective.
perspective. It's funny because there was a notepad that I had where I was planning out the voices that like I was divvying up between me and him, and I actually wrote Tugami instead of Byakuya. So when I flipped up the thing, you almost saw that, so I had to quick delete it.
Oh, okay.
Because you were like, "Is there any spoilers in the notepad?" And I was like, "Nah." And then I lifted it up, and then Tugami. I was like, "Ah, son of a bitch!" He didn't see it, obviously.
No, I
but
didn't.
Like,
No, I didn't see it because until that reveal, I had no clue. I thought the real one was dead.
No, but yeah, it's just a funny incident that happened.
All right then.
Avatar, right? An existence created in the game is a copy of the user's real body.
But we're not just regular avatars, right?
Your avatars were constructed by removing a specific thing from your bodies in the real world.
Well, your memories, obviously.
What did you remove?
Yeah, obviously.
Specific thing that was removed from our bodies. He's definitely talking about the memories of our families, our ultimate talents.
I see. What was removed from us was our school memories.
I like how that still was a question, even though that's like the thing that's been known the entire game already.
Yeah, basically, we've known that since basically day one.
We're avatars that were created from our memories from before we entered the academy?
So that's why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy? Don't talk like that! Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars. Like this is a game world. How'd we end up talking about sci-fi crap? I'll never believe it!
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not sci-fi, it's a game!
I like the way he says that too.
This world, a virtual reality created by a computer program. We can proceed if we don't accept it. Is believing him really the only way we can do?
The only thing we can do.
Or the only thing we can do? That's the only way.
Oh my god, that's a lot of bullets.
List of subjects. Oh no, that's the okay. And what that is? So what is that?
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Oh.
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school! But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
There we go.
I got it too.
We're agreeing with Monokuma.
Isn't it the light?
Agreeing with the
Teacher's
waifu.
lounge. I found this strange newspaper clipping. There's a picture of Hyoko, but she looked more like an adult than the Hyoko we knew.
Like an adult? What does that mean?
Since we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school. But in the real world, we've already lived out our school lives. Which means we've grown that much older. And among us, some aged so much we didn't recognize them.
And you were saying that happened to Hyoko?
It appears Hyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated for Yuhiko.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
That's funny to
If
me.
you guys only had memory loss, your body still should have grown during that time, right? So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time. Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
No. Hold on. If we didn't know each other before, we wouldn't have known if we aged or not by looking at each other. Then, wouldn't he have noticed a difference?
You're the only one! Hey, Fuyuhiko, you knew Peko for a long time, right?
Yeah, now that you mention it. Seems weird. Now that I think about it, it's definitely strange.
Strange? What is?
Our school memories. About how many days' worth were taken away.
As the creators of the Neo World program, only the Future Foundation would know the details, but around 2 or 3 years worth, I assume.
That long? Peko and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives. If we lost 2 years worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remember.
So, does that mean our memory loss is another one of Monokuma's lies?
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts. You've lost your memories, end of story. You guys are avatars who have their memories taken from them.
I was like, I'm not dealing with your shit right now, come on.
This is a virtual world. And we're virtual avatars.
Girls.
Are you saying
Or
we
that.
just have to accept?
No, it's a. I made a.
I don't think I'm at the line yet that you're at.
I can feel my heartbeat, and I know what I smell like. So what do you
I think I was like a line ahead. But anyway, he said virtual world, virtual avatar, so I wanted to make a virtual girls joke.
Oh, okay, no, I wasn't that line then.
It's a
Okay.
game doesn't mean
'Cause
everything
I'm
was a
lame.
lie. Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you've been burned, a burn mark will really appear?
So if our brains believe something is real, it's no different than if it actually happened?
Now that you mention it, I did hear about a phenomenon quite similar to that. In a distant country, there was a certain experiment carried out on one of their prisoners. The prisoner was blindfolded, strapped to a bed, and had small wounds applied to his toes to drain his blood. That prisoner was left alone in the experiment room as the sound of dripping blood echoed throughout the room. But in fact, his blood was not being drained. He was just forced to listen to the sound of dripping water, but he believed he was bleeding to death. However, in spite of that, the prisoner still died.
As expected of Miss Sonia, your knowledge of state-sanctioned torture is amazing.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
A lie is a believable lie. You're saying it might become the truth? We're really just connected to machines and stuff. And our consciousness was uploaded into here. So we genuinely believe that this game world was real.
Then, the Jabberwock Island we've been living on.
Of course, that's also a virtual world.
Titty Typhoon. It's like the nighttime shot of the diner, even though we never were there at
That
night.
sea, that beach, the buildings, everything. It's all a virtual world created by the Neo World program. It's just like this space we're in right now. What we see before us is a virtual environment created by the program. It looks real because our brains think it's real.
That's why, in the end... Oh. It was all just a creation. That's the truth. Oh, alright then. The truth was always a lie. That is this world's truth.
If everything's a lie, then what should we believe?
Who cares if it's a lie?
Hey, what are you getting at?
I mean, if this is really a game world, everything that happened here took place inside the game, right?
Then that must mean...
I like Terratura's face.
That's
He's
right.
the only one not with a
The
frame
killings
around
we
him
were
because
forced
nobody
to
liked
commit
him.
were part of some silly game. Everyone who was killed should still be alive in the real world.
Oh yeah. Just because they died in the virtual world doesn't mean they died in real life. So you were saying everyone is still alive?
Yeah, that's it. Isn't that right, Monokuma? What's so funny?
If a lie is a believable lie, it might become the truth. That's what you said earlier, Fuyuhiko.
Don't tell me. You mean...
The Neo World program isn't just any game. It's next-gen software containing the ultimate reality.
I got Sonya was still looking happy.
If a player's avatar experiences death, their brains inside their actual bodies will stop functioning too!
What?
Then everyone who died.
It's not like their bodies are completely dead, so I can't say it's a true death, but that's why it's actually crueler instead. All that's left of them are empty husks.
Are you saying they will never awaken again?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Well, nobody's gonna appreciate a game where you don't die when you're supposed to, right?
What game? That's not what we risked our lives for.
If you want to be mad, please be mad at the Future Foundation. They're forcing you to play this game.
Future Foundation? The people from the Future Foundation made us play this sick game? Everything was their doing? Then Monomi and Chiaki were...
They betrayed the Future Foundation to protect us. And then we were taken out.
See. So our real enemy is the Future Foundation.
Future Foundation is a real enemy? Is that it? Is that really it? No, probably not.
I like the 8-bit remix.
Yeah, I was about to comment that. Broken tragedy. Tragedy's killing two lives around us with despair. Kind of folder. That'll be a hope cultivation plan, maybe?
The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation. I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
Oh, it's not that, okay.
Crap! The Neo World program was developed
Unless it
by
is, and you have to send Neo World
the
program
Future
right now.
Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation. I mean, a group that would make a kill.
Okay, it is.
No, that's wrong.
I was on the right track, I just shot the wrong thing at it.
Originally, when the world created
Wait,
by
what's the
Neo
answer?
World program,
Neo World program, like
concept
how they
of
say.
violence never
Oh, okay.
existed.
Then, why is there killing going on?
The virus that invaded this program is forcing us to kill each other.
Could it be that virus is?
You're right. Until Monokuma appeared, this island was giving off a really peaceful vibe.
Yeah. Didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monomi.
Monomi, what sort of role did such a lost girl like her have in this world?
Hey, don't change the subject.
But that's also something we need to clear up. Monami, or Sami's role was observer.
I see. She was the
obviously.
observer of the Neo World program.
Yeah.
Isn't that right?
That was really evil.
That's right. She was an NPC that
But
was
she's also a
assigned the
teacher, so
role
that screwed
of
me up.
observer.
NPC.
Non-player character. A character that's not controlled by a person. It's different from avatars like us.
Monami's existence was created entirely by the program, just to monitor the 15 of you.
Please wait. Did you just say 15 people?
You've forgotten how to count. We're 16 people in total.
He was probably excluding the other observer.
Huh? Another observer?
Future Foundation Other Observer is referring to that person. Byakuya.
Kyotogami!
See,
Except it wasn't him anyway, so.
from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program. One of them was Monami, and the other one was...
Could it have been Chiaki?
Yeah, you're right.
I have to wonder what, like, if there's any sort of inverse reason that he was Byakuya. I mean, I know the out-of-verse reason is so that you'd think that he's dead and they would get a reaction.
There's vaguely an inverse reason.
Alright, well, we'll see when it comes up.
Well, I mean, why would you not want to be Byakuya? He
was
has
an
power,
NPC?
money, you could influence people.
Yeah, I guess that's true, but...
So you're saying she was just a program? And she didn't actually exist in real life?
Then she wasn't human?
She didn't exist at all? Not human.
No, that's not it. Chiaki was really alive. Even if she was a virtual existence, she was really alive. Did you forget? She saved our lives, you know?
Don't get all mushy towards a game character.
Okay, so, off screen I was talking about Kevin with, like, the survivors, and I said I would have swapped out one of the survivors with another one. And then he said, what about Chiaki? It's Chiaki, obviously, right? And I'm like, oh, no, it's not. I would have swapped, Kazuichi and Gundam, by the way. But, not that it really matters. I would have done that. But, he guessed Chiaki, and I had to awkwardly be like, oh, no, because I like the girls that, you know,
Yeah.
Then, yeah, that's kind of why.
Alright.
She wasn't real.
Alright. That makes sense.
So it wouldn't really be fair.
Yeah, okay.
I'd like her to live, but she's not real.
She's not real! My god. Oh, how do you people keep up with our inside jokes?
Shut up!
Plus, she wasn't just a little game character. She was a lackey for the detestable World Ender.
Roll them there.
Now that you mention it, you referred to the Future Foundation by that name before.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we think that the Future Foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending.
Also, what pervert designed her then in the verse? With the big tits and everything? I like how they got a little too much enjoyment out of their job of doing that.
I guess because she's supposed to be, like, cute.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, there's still a joke there. So.
Yes.
There's no doubt that the Future Foundation.
I mean, who doesn't like big tits?
At least for those of us here.
For everyone who's here.
Hey, what do you mean, those of us here? Why are you lumping us with you?
It's just a bluff.
Monokuma, what exactly are you? Don't you just show us your true self already?
What, you can't talk?
It is cowardly of you to just ignore us.
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main cast has finally arrived.
Huh?
Main cast.
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender.
What? World Ender?
I recognize that voice.
Oh, man, you guys.
Oh,
It's
man,
not the
you
Future
guys.
Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies.
Lies. All lies. Clearly, I'm the only one who really knows what went down.
You guys.
Ah, it's so good to see that face.
All right, I was waiting for you, Makoto. You finally arrived.
Makoto.
My name is Makoto Naegi. Like you, I'm also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy. And right now, I'm a member of the Future Foundation.
You are from the Future Foundation?
Why did someone like you suddenly show up?
I got it. You came to save us, right? Then hurry up and save us! Hey, what happened?
I wonder whose spot he's in.
I was thinking that just now, and I'm assuming Chiaki's because she wasn't real technically, so maybe like...
I don't know whose spot he's in.
What is this? Is he acting a bit strange? This guy's attitude, it's as if he's being cautious of us.
Of course. I don't mind rescuing you guys. But before that...
Because I don't know who Monokuma's in, like whose spot.
There was a blank spot there, like where he was sitting on his throne.
Oh, okay, I guess so.
You all need to fully accept the situation.
No, there wasn't.
Wait, no, so if that's Mikon and Byakuya, then who is next to Mikon? Wasn't it Nagito?
It might have been, but I don't think he's in that spot.
I don't think so.
Actually, that would make sense if he replaced him. Because Nagito is his replacement Scrappy, so... the situation we're in.
Why do you think the Future Foundation decided to put you guys into the Neo World program? Who cares? Hurry up and get us out of here! The Neo World program has another name. The Hope Restoration Program.
Also, did he just not age at all, or like...
They just reused the art from the first game.
Okay. No, I figured that was a short answer, but like, did any time actually pass since?
It's been about a year.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Well, in that case, he could very well still look the same. So that's
yeah. All the characters basically look the same.
Okay.
But they just didn't do new art for him.
All right.
So it's funny because he looks like. Not in a different art style, but you can tell the artist has gotten better at not better at drawing people, but he's got a different.
Well, yeah, he's got like
Yeah.
Hope
it's just funny.
Hope Restoration Program.
By now, you should understand your true identity.
Our true identities?
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy who were rescued by the Future Foundation?
Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues. Put them all together and try thinking about it.
Put it together and think. Logic dive.
Oh Jesus! Here we go.
All right, logic dive.
Oh boy!
Should be called logic drive. Lol. Oh, not really. I'm not driving anything. Well, if we're driving something, and the answer to that is me insane. Oh, okay, I thought that was... I hate how the checkpoints look exactly the same as the question spots. This is Rose Hope Academy.
Whoops.
Oh. Well, Makoto and the others, obviously. Oh, they weren't?
No, the 15 survivors. How many people survived the first game?
Well, I mean, but they survived initially, and there was 15 of them then, so that's what I was getting confused with. Because there was 15 students initially. Actually, no, there was 16.
There's 16.
Damn it. Okay.
Ah!
Junko wasn't a real person.
Like, seriously?
Oh, well, yeah, maybe. You were a bear for most of the game, so...
Woo!
I can barely count you! Oh, okay. Suddenly jumping. I'm so good at these. Man, you guys, I never had to do any kind of bullshit like this. You guys really had it tough. Into despair. Yeah, okay.
I like how that hadn't been, like, said directly yet, but I guess, yeah, we are the remnants of despair then. Alright.
Alright. You just sound very good. Seriously, you guys, don't be the ones with the spell. That's just not cool.
Oh, okay. So let's see if I can do the trick, where I just... Oh, shit. I would have if I, like, didn't...
Fuck up.
Okay. Let me just see if I can do this. Yeah, cheating! To recover from despair. Alright. We did it!
It's all coming together.
However...
The survivors of Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of Ultimate Despair are...
the ones who are gonna end this video! So we're gonna thank you guys all for watching, and we'll see you guys all next time. Bye.
Bye!